Hi everyone. Dang, something in my throat. Uh, okay, let's do that again. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For this video, I'm gonna be reacting to this is a long title. Beyonce punished by the Grammys. Sam Smith pays homage to Nicki. Chris Brown meltdown. Okay, rhyming. Chris Brown meltdown. And Halle versus DDG. Yeah, this is a video from Black Tea Blog. Shout out to her. Yeah, the Grammys. I just heard like information about them, like the people that vote for the actual Grammys. It's like some people don't vote for people because they're like, oh, they have too many awards. Some people don't vote for people because they're like, oh, like their backstory, like something about Harry Styles. They're like, oh, I didn't vote for him because like not a fan of his backstory. That's not exactly what they said, but basically. And yeah, people just vote based off of, I guess, how people present themselves or like getting too many Grammys, but nothing that they said was about the music. Like I thought you're supposed to vote based on the music. Isn't that what the Grammys are? But they're just voting based off of other stuff. Like, oh, too many awards. I didn't vote for you. But that shouldn't be the case. It should be about the music. Like, I don't know. People are weird. So they don't. That's why the Grammys, I've heard people call it the scammies because they don't vote for the music. They just vote based off of other things. But anyway, anyway, I was gonna say something else, but what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, like award shows trying to vote for like the best song, the best music, or whatever. Everyone has different tastes, so I don't even know how you can vote for like the best song, the best album, or whatever, because everyone has different tastes. So that doesn't make sense. Even for like movies, like best movie, everyone likes different movies. Like one person might like a movie and the other person might hate that movie, but how do you pick the best? I don't understand. But anyway, let me stop talking. Let's get into this video, and please subscribe. Let me know what else I should react to in the comments below.
And shout out again to all those people who are sick, okay? Okay, I'll be right back. Let's get it.
Okay.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Ebony. All right, you guys, let's
Also, I didn't watch the Grammys because I can't watch it. I can only see what I see on YouTube. But they did like a 50 years of hip hop performance. I'm guessing Jay-Z didn't perform. Also, Beyonce didn't perform, and she was nominated. But I guess they're overperforming. They don't want to like give the Grammys those views because they're like over the Grammys kind of, but they still win awards, I guess.
talk all things Grammys. You guys know we are here to talk about last night's show. We're going to talk about some of the Grammy voters coming out to admit that they are not voting for Beyonce because Beyonce wins too much. I also want to talk about Chris Brown going off after losing his Grammy. Sam Smith paying homage to Nicki.
I don't understand that. Like, I don't know, the Grammys, the scammies, even if you lose, like, there's no best of any song or anything, best album. Like, how do you even, like I said before, how do you even decide that? Everyone has different tastes.
Minaj, and you guys already know none other than the situation between Diddy and Burna Boy. So let's start with that. Let's start with Diddy, okay? Because Diddy actually came out earlier this morning with a very random tweet. Now, originally, people believed that this was actually directed towards Chris Brown, but it wasn't. It was actually directed towards Burna Boy. You guys know that Burna Boy was nominated for a Grammy last night. However, he did lose. After Burna Boy did lose, he took to his Instagram stories to pretty much go off about losing. And then Diddy did.
Also, even if you lose, like, why be a sore loser? Like, even if the Grammys was like, everyone was voting correctly based off of the actual music and you lost, like don't be sore loser.
Follow him by making some very interesting allegations. So this is what Burna Boy had to say, and this was Diddy's response. Even after assembling the Avengers on my album, Grammy still chose to shank me. By the way, my happiness still be on my own. The Grammys is full of S and lies. We all know nobody else deserves that ish but me. They can't stop me. No.
Wait, if he knows that the Grammys is full of lies, then why is he so upset that he didn't win? Like, if he knows it's like a corrupt voting system, like, why is he so mad about losing? I don't understand.
Now, not ever. Diddy
Doesn't
saying
make
this,
sense.
I helped you win your first and only Grammy Award, which I did out of kindness. And somehow you thought you could win another one without my help? Okay. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, back in 2020, okay, Diddy did work on Burna Boy's album. Now, Burna Boy did have a new LP, which was called Twice as Tall. And everybody knew that Diddy, okay, did come in at the last minute to help Burna Boy perfect his album. Diddy was also given executive producer rights over the album. Now, this is the same year that Burna Boy won a Grammy. So it kind of makes sense for Diddy to come out here and say, without my help, what made you think that you're going to win a Grammy? Now, while everybody is here and wants Diddy to be messy, Diddy came out to admit that this was actually fake. I did do a little bit of research. As you see on the bottom, Diddy says it's fake. I also checked through fan Twitter and I was able to see that a WizKid fan did make this Instagram post to start drama between Diddy and Burna Boy. So this was not true. Diddy did not come out to be this messy, and I'm just so confused as to why fans take the time to do stuff like this.
Because they have no life and they love to see drama online because they have no life, and their life is so boring. They just want to see something interesting, I guess.
So you guys will let me know what you think about it down below. Let's go.
But I guess what I said, I take it back. Wait, not the part about him complaining about losing, but yeah, anyway.
On to the next topic.
Like, if you lose, you lose.
Then Chris Brown having a mental breakdown after he lost the R&B category for this year's
And
Grammy.
another one. If you lose,
went as far as
calm
saying,
down.
who is this new guy that won over me? Talk about a mess. You guys know the Grammys has had their fair share of snubs last night. One being Beyonce, Nicki, and even Chris Brown. Now, after Chris Brown did get notified that he lost the R&B category to another artist that goes by Robert Glasper. Now, this is what Chris Brown had to say. Bro, who the F is Robert Glasper? Y'all playing. Who the F is this? I'ma keep kicking y'all ASS respectfully.
If we all know the Grammys are the scammies, I don't know why people are getting so upset when they lose. Like, the voting system is rigged, so why are you so surprised that you lost? Like, it's always been like this. And like, the news came out that they're not even voting on based on the music anymore. So why are people so upset?
Who the F is Robert Glasper? I gotta
And even
get
if
my
it was
skills up. I'm gonna start
legit,
playing
like,
the harmonica.
he lost,
Now,
don't be
look,
mad.
you guys, Chris Brown should know by now that the Grammys, when it comes to R&B, is never going to give it to people that we feel deserve that Grammy.
Yeah, just because we don't know someone doesn't mean that they weren't good. Like, what if the album was really good and we just don't know who this person is? I don't understand.
Let's be clear. People say that the Grammys don't matter, but every year when someone loses or doesn't get nominated, they throw a fit. At this point,
Isn't that
we
what I
should
just said?
know. They played in Beyonce's face all night, okay, when it comes to R&B. That is just the climate that we live in when it comes to the Grammys. Do I think that Chris Brown deserved a Grammy? Absolutely. But to come for another black man and tear him down because you don't know what this
Because
man
you lost?
is or what type of music he puts out, it was just a little distasteful.
I don't know. This doesn't make sense. Like, even in real life, if you lose a game, like, you're not gonna like go off on the other team for winning. That doesn't make sense. Oh my gosh.
In my opinion. Now, Chris Brown has since issued an apology to Robert Glasper. Chris Brown saying this: congratulations, my brother. I would like to apologize if you took offense to my reactions at the Grammys. You were not the intended target, and I know I came off really rude and mean. After doing my research, I actually think you're amazing. The organization isn't doing us blacks our due diligence. You and I should never be in the same category. Two totally different vibes and genres. From one black man to another, congratulations. Hope you are able to feed your family for life. God bless my G. All right, you guys, let's go to the next.
And that's a weird thing to say. Hopefully you're able to feed your family for life. Never heard anyone say that before.
Topic, which is none other Beyonce getting snubbed for Album of the Year at this year's Grammys.
I think Beyonce already knew she was going to win it because every time she's nominated for it, like, they'll never give it to her because the voting is rigged. But that's also why, like, we know it's gonna happen. So I don't know why people get upset over it. Like, we know the album was good. Like, especially if you're a fan, like you're a big fan of Beyonce, you like the album, but don't get your hopes up for the Grammys.
Even though she deserved it. And people who have voted in past and currently saying the reason that they wouldn't choose Beyonce is because Beyonce has won way too many times. These are the people that are voting for these awards. So you guys know Beyonce showed up a little bit late, but she did have a great night, right? Beyonce did become the artist in history to have the most Grammy Awards. I think she surpassed this other man who was the leader in Grammy Awards, and now Beyonce is the most decorated Grammy Award winner of all time, which is amazing, right? However, people feel that Renaissance should have won Album of the Year over Harry Styles. Now, people were reacting to this and people were upset. And after this happened, several people who are part of the Grammy voting body came out to kind of give some logic as to why Beyonce was not chosen. Now, this article was written by Variety, and this person is going to be known as voter number 4, okay? Now, voter number 4 is a music.
They should release these people's names, just because, like, why are their identities hidden? Because if this is the truth, then they need to explain themselves more. Like, why aren't you just voting based off of the music? Like, if you're gonna do this every year, then that's dumb.
Business veteran, and he's in his
And
70s.
he's old.
So you have a 70-year-old man talking about why he doesn't want to vote for Beyonce. These are the people that are voting on our current culture, okay? Now, with Record of the Year, he says this: I try to be cynical, but there's a significant percentage of music I've never heard. It's a lot of work to listen to all of it. I guess I'm a bad voter because I didn't do my diligence, but that's my right. I voted for ABBA.
It's a lot of work to listen to all of it. Then why is he even voting? I don't understand. Doesn't make sense. They let these people vote and they didn't even listen to everything.
They used to get short shrift because they were dismissed as a pop fluff, but I've always been a fan. The new album is not their best ever, but it's pretty good.
Oh my gosh. It's not their best, but it's pretty good. But he voted for them. I thought you're supposed to be voting for the best album. And he didn't listen to everything because it's a lot of work.
I really hope they win something, but I doubt they will. I would have voted for Adele if ABBA wasn't in my category. Album of the Year, again, I would have voted for ABBA. With Beyonce, the fact that every time she does something new, it's a big event and everybody's supposed to quake their shoes, it's a little too pretentious. I hold Harry Styles' origin story against him. He's from a boy band, and I never...
See, he's not even voting based off of the music. He's just voting off of other stuff because he didn't listen to it.
took those acts serious. So here you have a voter, okay? One saying that he doesn't even listen to the music that's in the category. He don't have time to even review the music that is being submitted to be voted and won, right? Because he don't have the time. On top of that, he don't like that every time Beyonce does something, everybody is praising her and also giving her that attention. But these are the people that the Grammys want us to believe are going to vote impartially and are going to vote because of their expertise on music. How can you be an expert on music that you don't listen to? That doesn't make any sense. So there is obviously this agenda against Beyonce, okay? And I just have to be honest. People want to say, well, the Beehive, y'all are just ungrateful. She got a bunch of awards.
Yeah, she has awards, but you can't just pick and choose when you want to, like, be accurate with your voting. You have to use the same scoreboard across the playing field. So Harry Styles won, but I have no problem with that because I like his music. But yeah, they didn't vote for Beyonce, or that guy didn't vote for Beyonce or Harry Styles based off of other stuff not related to music because he didn't even listen to the music. So why do they allow him to vote if this is the case? I don't understand.
wars. I don't care. She deserved another.
That's why it's
Period,
called the
point blank.
Scammies.
You have a voter telling you that Beyonce's always getting praised. I'm going to vote for somebody else. I don't have to listen to all this music.
That's
I'm
so
70
dumb.
years old. I don't know what's going on right now.
Kick him off
This is the problem
of
with
the
our
board.
culture, because we are allowing people who aren't influencers in our culture, people who don't study our culture, to make these decisions that ultimately validate who we see in our music, on our TV screens. So you guys will let me know what you think about it down below. I
That's
still
so
want to say
dumb.
congratulations to Beyonce.
But like, I'm not talking about that she didn't win, because like it doesn't matter, the Scammies. But that's dumb that they let these people vote and they don't even listen to the music. Isn't this a music award show? You have to listen to the music. But that's why it doesn't even matter, because you can't even choose the best whatever, because people like different things. And some people like him don't even listen to the music.
She looked absolutely amazing. I am so happy that she was able to make history. And you know, she is really the greatest of all time. And whether she had a Grammy or not, Beyonce is still the queen of music, in my opinion. All right, you guys, now this is...
Yeah, there's some people that don't even have Grammys and their music is so good. So like, even if Beyonce didn't have, or if she didn't win all these Grammys, like her music would still be good. She would still have like a big fan base. And yeah, the Grammys doesn't matter that much anymore.
This is the final topic.
'Cause
In
they're dumb.
breaking news, it does seem that Holly Bailey is being accused of cheating on DDG. You guys know these two have been dating for some time. DDG, the rapper, former YouTuber, did take to his Twitter account to say something very interesting. Now, this is what he had to say. All of these girls the same. Ain't no way. If you actually go to DDG's Instagram page, you will also see that he removed all of the pictures with him and Holly from his page. He also unfollowed Holly Bailey, but he is still following Chloe Bailey. You guys know Holly has not removed anything from her page. She also...
Okay, the thing I don't understand is like, people always go to social media to post like personal stuff, personal information, personal problems. But then when everyone tries to be all up in their business, they're like, give me my space, whatever. But you're the one posting stuff about your life. Like, he couldn't have kept this personal. I don't understand. People just want attention sometimes. But when people try to get the attention from you, then you're like, why y'all up in my business?
has not put out any statements, but fans are actually wondering if Holly Bailey could have cheated on DDG. What do I think about this?
But also, he didn't mention any names, but he did unfollow her, so I don't know.
It's a YouTube prank. I don't think in any way that this is serious. I really do believe that it's a YouTube prank or something.
Or he's about to release music, so he needs the attention. So look out for new music, y'all.
To make us laugh, and for DDG to come out and say anything on Twitter, you guys know that Holly Bailey doesn't get down like that. She's not in drama, and if this is real, then DDG, you're not about to do her like you did Ruby Rose. This is not no back and forth, okay? That's the Little Mermaid. That's Beyonce's protege, so you're not gonna be doing this back and forth with Holly. However, I wanted to bring it to you guys to see what you thought, because people are actually dragging DDG, but in my opinion, I do think this could be a YouTube prank. All right, you guys, let's go to the final topic, which is none other than Sam Smith paying homage to Nicki Minaj's Roman Holiday for his performance with Kim Petras of Unholy. Now, you guys know Nicki Minaj got a lot of backlash when she performed her Roman Holiday performance. People from the Catholic Church were upset. She even showed up with a red robe on the red carpet. Now, we actually saw Sam Smith do the same thing for this year's Grammys, and his performance got a lot of people wondering, why would you blackball Nicki Minaj but allow Sam Smith to do the exact same thing? One Twitter user saying this: so Sam Smith can perform Unholy and be a devil on stage, but Nicki Minaj can't perform Roman Holiday? Now, shout out to...
But isn't the backstory about the Nicki Minaj one because it was the same year Whitney Houston died or something like that? But yeah, I'm not sure.
Barb's, because the Barb's did have Roman Holiday trending.
But also the Grammys, they're out for Nicki Minaj, so everything she does, they're gonna hate. So I don't understand that either.
Day yesterday even pushed it to the top iTunes chart. No fan base like the Barb's, but I agree with it. You know, I'm starting to understand that in this industry, it's always going to be accept the black woman. What do I mean by that? Well, there's always this acceptance, right, of people doing things out of the box, of people pushing the paradox and being different, and they get praised for it. But I feel like when you're a woman of color, it's almost like you have to be held to a different standard. You shouldn't even try to push the envelope. You're lucky that you even get to perform or even get to be in this room. You know, I think it's so unfortunate that even after not nominating Nicki Minaj, the Recording Academy was playing Super Freaky Girl at the Grammys while everybody was walking around. I mean, everybody knows it's a hit. So at the end of the day, you guys, I do see that Sam Smith did pay homage to Nicki, but I also think it's unfortunate that Nicki had to face this burden of being blackballed, of not getting nominated, which she rightfully deserves to be because of something she did, but they allowed it to happen again on the Grammy stage. And you guys know it has nothing to do with being a fan. It's just right is right. Let me know what you guys think about these topics.
Okay, so I feel like this is why people don't watch the Grammys anymore, because it doesn't really matter. Like, they don't know how to vote. They have these random people voting that don't even listen to music, and it's all a scam. But anyway, that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Let me know what else I should react to in the comments below. And if you want to see my experiences in Korea, you can check out my first channel, SEKSHI. And if you want to see my other socials, you can check right here under my face. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.